Hey everybody, this is Collector Dude. I'm back. I got several hauls that I've made over the past week. I've been going back and forth to different half-price books, and I've been very happy that I've done that because I've gone to the different ones and I've found different books at each one that have made my collecting and my comic book hunts very successful and made me very happy. I'm going to show you what I have. We'll get right into this because I don't want to be talking and everything. I've already used up 32 seconds and I'm looking at the thing. So we'll start off with the independents. I got them all stacked up here in a row to show you what I got. So we'll start off with this. I picked up Archer and Armstrong, number 8 and everything. It's the one with Barry Windsor Smith's artwork all through it. I loved this when it came out. I collected all of them and everything. And I haven't seen the number 1 yet. I'm not sure how much money it's going for, but this one's going for I think about $8 on mycomicshop.com, where I usually mainly go. I mean, I can go on eBay and Amazon and find it probably for a lot more, sometimes even less. But it's in very good condition, And when I saw it, it's like, hey, cool. And it's a really thick book too. It's thicker than like a usual comic book. I think it might be maybe 40 pages or something maybe. But let me set these other ones down real quick. But yeah, it's number 8. It was $4.50 regular price. I paid $2.25 for it. What I've been doing is, let it get focused. What I've been doing is going through my bags, and sometimes half-price books will put them in old bags and boards and stuff like that. So I said, you know what, I'm going to rip off the thing, or you probably write it on the back, but I didn't want to do that, so I just rip off the tag and put it in the back of my trusty Silver Age bags and boards, and show you what I got. But that's number 8 of Archer and Armstrong and everything. Very cool copy. I'll set them over here. This one's, some of them I didn't do it yet too and switch them over, but I still got them in the bags. This is Dark Arc number 2. And I like the story, which is different. I'm like, man, I'm gonna check this out just to read this and see, because I know the story of the Ark with Noah and everything, and then I wanted to see what this one was about. It was like Cullen Bunn. It was just a cool idea and everything, just to do a twist on certain things and see what it looks like on the dark side and everything like this. Noah is on the light side, and this is the dark side. It's really weird. If you didn't read this yet or see this, check this out, because it's like all the demons and all the fallen angels and different things all are mixed up, and they're saving themselves. And on the dark ark, all the creatures and everything that aren't like the regular animals and everything are collecting themselves on this ark to save themselves from the flood and everything that God made. And it's like, wow. So I just thought it was a cool idea. But whether you believe it in biblical stories or not and everything like that, but it's still a really cool story and everything like that. And it's just I just like stuff like that. So, but Cullen Bunn and Juan Doe did this story. But Dark Arc, number 2. So I wanted to check it out, see what it's like, see what it's about. This one I found, because I was thinking, I said, some of these stories, I think, or books are worth a lot of money, or they're going for a lot. So when I see them, I pick them up. And this was Futurama Comics number 9. And everything. This is going for a little bit. I try to check real quick when I'm picking them up, because I don't want to buy too many books just to have a whole bunch of comic books. Certain ones I've been picking up stuff that's worth a little bit of money, and to fill up my boxes and everything, and I try to find doubles so I can use for contest giveaways. And this one, I only have one of this one, so I'll probably be keeping this one right now. But if I find more, everything, and they're worth money, I've said it before in my recent videos and everything, as soon as I find doubles or triples or something like that, I'm using those giveaways. And I still have a whole bunch of Batman Damned books coming in. I got multiples of number 2. I wish I'd have did it with number 1. Oh, that would have been awesome. But I got multiples of number 3 coming, and I know it's been delayed. I heard somebody talking about it at my local comic book store, Pack Rat Comics. They were talking about that they canceled the 3rd book for Batman Damned. I'm like, what? But then I saw that it's just been delayed till May, because I pre-ordered them on Midtown Comics, or one of my other sites, Unknown Comics. I pre-ordered it and got about 4 or 5 of them each, of the Jim Lee cover and the Lee Bermejo cover. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, if they're gonna have to refund my money or something. But then I see that it's just been delayed till May. I'm not sure what they're doing, but I'm looking forward to the 3rd book, and it'll be done. And then it'd be nice if they collected it. That'd be cool. We'll see. But here, back to the comic books. This is Dark Horse Comics, Star Wars General Grievous. This is number 3 of 4. Paid $1.49 for this one. I'm not sure exactly what it's going for. It's going for a little bit of money, and it was the only one there. I'd like to get all 3 of them or all 4 of them, but I think he's a cool villain. But this is the only one I saw. So and I hadn't been back to this half price books in a while. So I said, you know what? I've been going to these other 2. I said, let me go to this one, and I found a ton of books. I'm like, you got to be kidding me! I found a stack of say about 60 Walking Dead books, but they were all like the latest ones. And I didn't have enough money to buy them all. I just picked out a few that I got, but they were like from 150 up or something like that. Whatever it adds up to be 60 or a lot. It was a lot. So I picked them all up and looked through them, and I picked the ones that I like. But it was really cool to see that. And I wish I'd have saw more of them, less number, but they didn't have them. And those were like $1.49 each and everywhere. And I put those back. But I grabbed some other stuff, and they may still be there if I want to go back and pick them up. We'll see. But this one, I went to this one. If you saw one of my latest videos, the one where I picked up the, you got to check it out. I don't want to tell you if you haven't watched it. Some of you people are probably watching it now. Some of my viewers, and subscribers, and everything have watched it. You'll see what I picked up, but it's amazing. You got to watch the, what's it called? Half Price Books comic book hunt number 5, 2019. Part 2, and you'll see what I got. But this one was one of the books I got in the Part 2 hunt. They were getting ready to kick me out. They said we got 10 minutes, 5 minutes left, and I found this. I was like, you got to be kidding me! Wow, this is going for a little bit of money. I think it's got a little. You can see there, it's got a little dent there, but they weren't in bags. And like I said before, how when they're not in bags, you got to be so careful. You're like, how in the world did this not get bent up, or somebody grab it and bend the page back? You don't see it with the little bends here. Surprisingly, it was in good shape. So I got a number 1. I got one already. I bought it when it first came out because I always try to give the number 1s if I can get them or I can afford them. The number 1s of Image Comics or even DC and Marvel and stuff like that, and Dark Horse. Give them a chance. And I'm glad I bought this. And plus, it's Donny Cates. So when I saw it, I said, grab it. I wish I'd have grabbed 2 copies, but I didn't. But this is number 1. This is my second copy of this. And like I said, once I get another one, I'll use it as a giveaway because nice. And like I like to try to get more than 1 copy so I can have one for keeping in my collection. One, the Chinnis does this too. One for speculation, just to keep it, see if it goes up in price anymore. And then one to sell probably, and one to give away. So we'll see if you get multiple copies. But trying to do that, you only do that with certain copies of books and stuff like that, and try to do that with all of them, though they're really good. You need a little bit of money doing, but it's something I'm working out now. But this was another one. This is number 4 of God Country. I grabbed this like right before they were said, it's time to go. We're closing. And I'm pushing it. You'll hear, if you watch that video, you'll see I was pushing it, trying to get out and everything like that. And I apologize. I'm sorry about that. But I should have told him, hey, you got a great store. You're an awesome employee. I love your comic books. I'm not sorry for finding more books because I love being here. This is an awesome store. Thank you. Thank you very much. And you get up and shake his hand. Maybe give him a hug, because what I found was he deserved one. He might have punched me, but I'd have been like, oh. But I'm playing around. But I found some awesome books that day, and this is one of them. This is number 4. God Country, and I paid $1. If it doesn't have anything on it, I paid $1 for it. And like I said, they had a whole big collection of a big rack and another rack just full of comics, all for $1. And some of them were older. I'm going to show them to you if I finally get to it and quit talking. But here's God Country number 5, and this is the Spawn variant. Paid $1 for it. But and then this one I got at another store, Judge Dredd Year 1 IDW number 1. I just got it because the cover is awesome. Look at that. I thought that was so cool. Look at that bike and everything. I just wanted it for the cover. And some of the sites I go to, It's funny when you see a book being sold for less than cover. This might be one of them, but it looks. The cover was nice. I had to have it. I'd love to have a poster and put it in a frame. I might even frame this and put it up. It's just really cool. That's a nice painting. I'm not sure who painted it. I didn't look at it, but the name is on here, and I can't make it out. Staple or something like that. But it's just a nice cover. I think you'll agree. But that's number one of year one, Judge Year One. This is one of the Walking Dead books that I kept. It was number 114. It's got Jesus on the front, I think that is. Kicking butt. So, but yeah, it was just the one that I picked up. I paid $1.49 for it. You can say they go half price and everything. But this was one, I think this might be $7 or something like that. It was in good condition too. I was surprised. I was like, wow. But this is one of the half price books I hadn't been to in a bit. And I went there and they had put out a whole bunch of new stuff. A few of them I went back to that I go and I find nice stuff. And it's the one where I met that young man that's going to help me out. And he has a nice collection and stuff. But I went there 2 times and they didn't have anything new. I just flipped through and nothing new. I didn't find any single books or anything that were cool, so I had to leave. And I left and I went to this place and I found all this stuff I'm going to show you. But this is another one that I found there. A Spawn, number 17. Got another copy of it because it's going to be used for a giveaway. And I paid $1 for it. Little tag on the back. But most of these, every time I see them, they're for $1. No matter which copy it is, it's $1. And so I thought that was cool. But let's see. I'll start with DC Comics first. Action Comics number 568. You got that for $1. This was in the one that they had like a ton of books for $1 each. It was like a new collection they had just put out. This is A Night in the Life of Batman, number 383. That's a cool cover. Look at the colors. The colors are awesome on that. And you see the silhouette or the outline of Batman's face in it. That's really cool. But paid $1 for that. Then I found 2 copies of this one. Batman number 424. This is going for a little bit of money here. So as soon as I saw it, I'm starting to recognize the ones that are worth a lot now when I see them. So I just picked it up. And they were right next to each other. I just grabbed both of them. This is in that pile of books. I think it might have been maybe a comic book store. It seemed like because they had doubles of a lot of stuff. A comic book store that just had excess books and they brought them in. Or it was one guy told me, he said they get people from conventions and they just want to get rid of their stock. And if they got a convention or something like that that's been in there and they don't want to take them back or something like that, some guys will, maybe even somebody will buy the stuff and then sell it. But they'll get people bringing stuff in like that. But I got 2 copies of this, and this was in nice condition, of Batman 424 with Robin on the front. Then I got a Detective Comics number 517 of Batman. Good Lord, what happened to you, Batman? Choke. There's Alfred doing the choke, and he's like, he must have got beat up or something. So I'm not sure what's happening on the cover is what happened in the comic book. Sometimes they play you and you open it up, you're like, man, what is this? So, but Gene Colan is doing the artwork. So I found 2, and I'll see the other one, but I found a couple of books with Gene Colan artwork. I said, I like his stuff. He does, usually you see him, where I kind of connect him with Daredevil, but he did some Batman stuff. I'm like, wow, cool. I'm getting education here. Because I mean, you can't know everything, so you're learning. I'm learning on the fly here, doing these hunts. This is Detective Comics number 503, a fabulous full-length shocker, Batman. And it's got Robin and Batgirl running up going, hey, he's hanging up there. We got to get him down. We got to save him. So, really nice art. Look how he's skinny and everything like this. So that might not be him, unless they gave him some potion to shrivel him up and everything. So, but that's Detective Comics 503. And like I said, all these were in good condition and they weren't in bags. I was surprised. I was like, wow, not bent up or anything. This was Detective Comics 534 with Gene Colan artwork. Nice. I thought that was cool. It's got a little tear right there on the top, which is nice. I think I might have saw 2 copies. The other one was really beat up, so I didn't get it. It If I see it was in good condition, I would grab it because the books, and I've seen people going through there. When I get there, one guy was going through some of the stuff, and one of the awesome book that I found that would pay for a ton of books. Somebody was going through a bunch of stuff and everything, but they didn't find it. I get over there. You'll see in the video, if you watch that video, I'm telling you. I get over there and I'm looking through and they're saying, you got 10, 50 minutes left. And I'm flipping through and I'm putting stuff down. And I am surprised that I did not miss it. But let's get to the other comics. I want to tell that story later and I don't want to use up too much time. Here's Detective Comics number 535. The New Robin, Unleashed at Last. I wanted to get it just because I saw the cover and I said, I'm getting this for the cover. In combat with Crazy Quilt. Look how cool that is. That's awesome. I'm gonna look forward to reading that. I flipped through it, I'm like, wow. That's just cool. February 84, it says. And back then, when I was in school and everything like that, I didn't collect comics. I collected a few after I graduated and stuff like that, but I didn't get a lot. I wish I would have just known to get some more books back then. I'd have had an awesome collection by now. But, I mean, I got one now. I got like over 4,000 books, going on 5,000 now. It's amazing. I'm like in the past 5 years, I've got that many books. And I sold probably in the past, I sold some half-price books. I sold about, but those are ones that given to me that they really didn't want. They weren't some of the ones that were really nice. And like I said, I mentioned before that I mistakenly put Harley Quinns in the thing. And what I did was I grabbed them. I'm like, oh, I don't want to keep these Harley Quinns. I'll put them in here. But I wasn't thinking because the books that I had in a pile that I gave away, that I sold to half-price books, I had priced them all. And I went downstairs and grabbed some other ones. I said, okay, let me grab some of these Harley Quinns because I don't think these are worth anything. Not Harley Quinns, Spider Quinns. I don't think these are going to be worth too much and everything like that. I picked out number 1 and some of the special covers and I put them in. But I should have looked at them before I sold them. And I don't know what I was thinking because I'm trying to build a collection of stuff that's worth a little bit of money. And I had a brain thing going that day and I just grabbed a stack because I was hurrying up to go on. And I said, okay, I'll grab these Harley Quinns and just grab these covers that I like out. But the ones I gave away, I think it was 2 of them that were worth about $13. And I think that was it. Maybe 3 that were worth about 10 to 13. And I was like, oh, I can't believe that. But I still got the nice ones and everything. But I just made a mistake that day and I wasn't thinking I'll never do that again. But GI Combat America's #1 battle mag, the big war book, GI Combat. This was number 253. And they had a lot of these there. A lot of GI Combat. And I love Joe Kubert's artwork. And I had so much other stuff, I couldn't get them. But I could probably go back. They're all $1 a piece. But look at that. That's just a nice cover. And it just felt nice. And I mean, it's a thicker book too. It just felt nice in my hand. I was like, this is a nice book. Let me grab this and everything. This is the thick bullet mark over there. It was almost like an annual. But it just looks nice. It's got 2 stories in it. 2 haunted tank thrillers. So cool. And this one's Flash, the fastest man alive, the Flash. 60 cents, $3.22. Blam. So I thought that was cool. All for $1. Everything. This one's, I got 2 of these. These are worth a little bit more. Swamp Thing, the Saga of Swamp Thing, number 12. Got 2 of them. So these are going for about $8. But see, I noticed in these were given away, or they were in a pile. They were stored differently or something. But if you can see without the blur and everything, they were stored in something. They were kind of brittle on the edges and everything. Well, I had to be careful picking them up because they were cracking. And as I was flipping through them, and I seen other people doing them, as I was flipping through them, paper's falling off of them. So I'm thinking, ugh. So I was careful when the ones that I did pick to take, that the covers weren't coming off, and they weren't damp or anything, or they weren't like smelly or like paper rot, whatever you want to call it, everything. And these were okay, but they still had little edges stuff. So a lot of ones I had to be careful when I looked through all of them. And some of them I didn't take because they were like that. And I'm like, but these were nice. So that's number 12 of Saga of Swamp Thing. And then this was the last Swamp Thing that I got. The Saga Swamp Thing number 18. And I thought this was nice. So, cool. Coloring's nice. Yeats did the artwork on the cover. So that's that. Oh no, wait a minute. I got more Swamp Thing. I split them up, my mistake. So, you gotta stack them carefully. This is Saga Swamp Thing number 19. Just look at that. That's just a weird cover. Look at that creature. Wow. That's number 19. So I grabbed that. Oh, one more. Sophisticated Suspense, Swamp Thing number 31. Got that cover. Thought that was nice. When did Alan Moore start writing these? These are Steve Bissett and Toddlebin. I'm not sure when Alan Moore started writing them, but it might be this one. But I don't know. I knew some of the books that were out back then, and everything, but I just wasn't in the Swamp Thing. I used to love the cartoon when it came on TV. It was like a motion capture cartoon with some of Bernie Wrightson's artwork in it and everything like that. They would read a story and they would have pictures and stuff. I thought that was cool. But I didn't collect the comic books, but that's nice. That's number 31. Now we're on to World's Finest Comics number presents Superman and Batman. This is for number 286. I thought that was a nice cover. There were like several copies of this there. I found the best one and grabbed that. And this is Adventure Comics, Dollar Comics, 4 all-new Superstar features, number 465. This was nice, so I grabbed that. I don't think it's worth a lot, but I just thought it was cool. It's a little thicker, so I grabbed it. It's nice. And I got these, Superman Family, number 205, all new stories, no ads. I thought that was cool. Look at me, hopefully focus and everything. That's cool. Then I got a World's Finest, number 267. That's nice. They just looked really cool. I said, you know, I'm gonna grab these. It has a little bend in it. You can see it. It's got a little, like it's been folded or something. Hopefully I can flatten it out. You can see at the top there. Or can you see? You can see it a little bit. It's got a little bend in it. But for $1, it was nice. So then I found this one, Mr. Miracle, number 28. Thought that was cool. I think this is going for a little bit. As soon as I saw it, I said, you know what? Mr. Miracles are kind of hot right now. Let me pick this up and see if the older ones are something too. Just like Dr. Fate, some of the first issues of Dr. Fate, when you see Dr. Fate and the different miniseries that they have, the first issue is worth a lot of money. The other ones after that aren't. But the first issues, seems like they, you know how that is. The first issues are always popular, even with Detective Comics Batman. The first issue is worth a lot of money, but the other ones aren't for some reason, unless it's a choice story. But finally, scot-free. And that's, like I said, number 28. And then we have Suicide Squad number 2. Found that one. I think that's worth a little bit. That's why I picked it up when I saw it. Because I always look at the Suicide Squads, the older ones. I like to get the one with the faces on it and everything. That would have been cool. And all $1. Then I got a stack of Wonder Womans. I was like, wow, Wonder Woman? It's just cool when you see a different title, when you see it spelled differently or a different font. This is number 283, Wonder Woman. That's cool. Then I got it. It's a different font. When it went to 290, the sensational new Wonder Woman, 290. And I got 2 copies of that. There were more there, but I tried to find the best ones and everything. So I thought that was cool. And then I found this one. This is an awesome cover. Just cool with the way they colored it. And Gil Kane did the artwork on the cover. This is Wonder Woman number 305. Look how cool that is. So, and then I found these Wonder Womans. This is Wonder Woman number 308. They keep changing the cover. Or the title, everything. Here's number 314 for Wonder Woman. Need to change it again. And as the price went up, 75 cents. One of these, I'm not sure exactly when it changed. Here's number, that was 314. This is 315. Different. And here's 317 of Wonder Woman. Cool. Then I got number 323. This is cool. It's nice colors. That's really cool, huh? And I think this is the last one for now. Wonder Woman 324. Only Wonder Woman defies his very first mission. You've seen him here first. The new Atomic Knight. That is a cool cover. Look at him riding on the invisible jet. I don't know how he saw it, but that's just cool. Looks like the glass jet or something. But that's really cool. Look at the city down there, how high they're up. Nice. He's like one of those gaudy 90 villains and everything, with all the big suit and everything like that. It's just a cool cover. I wish I'd have found another one of these, because this one's worth a little bit of money. So, and then, like I said, when I went back to that one I hadn't been to a while, I found this. I don't know why I didn't buy them when they first came out. I'm like, they're not going to do what they said they were going to do after I found out, so I'm not going to buy them, but I should have bought it anyway. Batman, number 44. This is the one with Catwoman on it. This one's worth a little more than the Batman one with Bruce on it. And Bruce is in his suit and he's looking at himself in the mirror as Batman. But good condition. I paid $1.49 for this one. Yeah, I got the sticker right now. So this one I couldn't find anywhere. It's a different title or a different variant cover. But Batman Trinity from the Rebirth series, number 1. I couldn't find it on Amazon. I couldn't find it on mycomicshop.com or anywhere that I looked, or eBay or anything. Like, I'm gonna have to check eBay. Maybe they'll have it. But I was trying to find a variant cover and I couldn't find it. But I paid $1.49 for that. And you see, like, Half Price Books will put them in the really cheap back things. Because imagine, they get tons of books they can't spend like on really nice covers, or really nice backboards. But I'm gonna take it out of this just to show for the video for now. But Finch artwork, awesome cover. Then I found this one, Batman Eternal, number 1. Paid $1.49 for it. That's going for a little bit of money. That is an awesome cover, too. That is cool. And I found, this one I found in the video. It's not worth a lot. I thought it was worth a little bit more than what it is. I don't know if the prices vary from day to day or week to week or something like that. I'm not sure. Batman and Robin, Night of the Owls, number 9. I got a few copies of this one because I thought I think it's only about $5.60 or something like that, near mint. But I thought it had something special in it, and I picked it up like on that video where you'll see it, The Hunt, number 5. But if it's not going for a lot and everything, I won't keep picking it up because I don't want to just have the comic books just to have them. I want to use them for giveaways, and if I use them for a giveaway, I want to buy low and sell high, or a little higher, and then buy low and then give away, so you have a nice valuable comic book. This is Batman Detective Comics number 940. I think I have a couple of copies of this one. This is cool. And I found this. This is cool. This lenticular cover of I didn't see this before. I don't remember seeing this. Is it going to work? There it goes. Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman symbols, and it goes to the Rorschach. You got the light. My light in the background's kind of blinding it. That's cool, huh? But that's number 1 of Doomsday Clock. I never saw that before. At least I don't remember. I paid $2.99 for it. And then this one's, I found this at that store too. This is number 3, a variant cover that I didn't pick up. I picked up another one, but this was the Batman one. I thought that was cool. Number 3 of Doomsday Clock. And then this one, I found another copy of this. I paid $1.99 for this one. I looked at my other stash. I paid $2 for it before. But this is Mr. Miracle number 2. I thought that was cool. So, and then when I flipped through, I saw this one and said, hey, that's cool. Justice League number 11 with the famous, nice Matina cover on it. I thought that was nice. So I said, let me grab that. Because I have 2 covers of it already. I'm going to use this as a giveaway. I don't think it's worth a lot, but it's just nice. $1.99. And I got to watch my time on the video and everything. But now I'm going into my DC. I think I try to keep them like 30 minutes. So I might, let me just show you the new stuff that I bought. And then I'm going to do a part 2 of this so we can get done. But this, I picked up these because I hadn't picked them up before. I got behind on my videos. This is Venom number 10. I picked it up at Laughing Ogre. I went there and got them. This is number 11. I wish I could have got the one with the scroll cover, but I didn't see it in time. And here's this one. I tried to find the other cover so I could show you the comparison. This was over there too, but it's a variant cover of the Shredder in Hell. Look at that. It's he's like in flame and fire and stuff with no words on it. I thought that was really nice. The words are on the back of the book, but I thought that was really cool. It's just a really nice cover, really nice artwork. And I think it's Gabriel Deodato with this one as well. Yeah. And this sold out on Midtown Comics before I got a chance to get it, but they had it at the comic book store. Sharky the Bounty Hunter, the pencil version. I like stuff like that with the blue lines and everything in it. Simon Bianchi's artwork's nice on the inside. So that's number 1. Then I got this because I don't know if it's just a hype or something like that. I thought it was kind of cool seeing the cover. The artwork's nice too. Wolverine Infinity Watch, number 1. So I thought that was cool. And the last new one I got was Avengers No Road Home. I like the artwork in this. And the story, I liked it so far from the beginning. I'm reading the first one now. I'm going to make sure I read this. I think I'm going to read this just to catch up on something. But this is the variant cover. So, but nice cover on that too. Avengers No Road Home 2. Everything. But that's all I got for now. I'm going to do a number 2 because I don't want the video to go too long. Just so you can see what I got. But I got some really nice books to show you. But thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great day, and I'll be back with part 2 of this video. Okay, Collect the Dude out.